So anime Vangards just dropped their 8th update, and in today's video, I'm going to be obtaining the Prince of Darkness Griffin and his arch rival, Guts, the Raging Demon. I gotta tell you about this upcoming game called Anime Souls. This game is just like Black Fruits with a unique twist. Instead of focusing on one piece, Anime Souls will have every single anime in one game. And also make sure to join the Discord server down below, because the first 25,000 players who join the Discord server and the group will get early bird and a bonus. Alright, the update is now out, 8.0, and I am ready for this Berserk update. I believe that's Berserk right now. I don't really know. So let's go over here to summon and let's now get Guts. So first, do we have a lucky potion? We do not. Let me just go over here to upgrade and let's buy a lucky potion so we can actually hopefully get a shiny. Let's now use it, redeem, and yeah, let's now go back and let's gamble. We want to try to get shiny Guts if it's possible. We also don't have a lot of gems, which is cancer, but hopefully we are very lucky. Yo, game, please. I've used so much already. Ain't no way. Am I gonna get pity? This game might be rigged. Please. Okay, finally, it took a bit, but we now have Guts, the struggling hero or something. I don't know. Where is he? I did not get him. Who is this guy? Ain't no way. I did not get him. I got the wrong unit. Just give me Guts. I care about him only. And I just got another unit. It is Tango Newsweek. Nope. Yo, game. I just want the guy in the middle. I don't want the other guys. And 1,000 gems left. We get completely nothing. Welp, we are broke. Truly. We can't even get Guts. We're cooked. So right now, there's actually no point of me actually making this video. However, we want to try to get Griffin, the Prince of Destruction. Griffin, where is he? Can I click this? Right over here. I want this beautiful specimen. And I believe this is a Legendary story mode update. Let me just look. Yep. Hill of the Swords. And what is this? Oh, we can get more information. I don't really care about anything here. We just want to try to get Griffin. And there should be a legendary. Yep. Right over here. What is that? I am truly lost. But in Act 4, you should be able to get Griffin. So yeah, let's not get started. With the Falcon. We got this. Alright, we are now here. And it looks pretty nice. But like, it also looked pale. I don't know what to feel about this. But like, let me just do this. Now, Pride should guarantee just solo this. Let's place Pride like right over here and we should guarantee to be fine. But like, how much HP do they have? 5,000. That is quite a bit. But like, Pride do be doing 66,000 damage. I don't know why he has double damage right now. Truly do not know. Is it like the element buff or something like that? I don't know. I'm just guessing at this point. But yeah, this should be easy. But like, what is this? Is that the egg of kings or head of kings or whatever it's called? I don't know. And there also is the brand, the sacrifice mark. I believe we will need like 1,000 of this probably. I don't know, since we need this for Griffin. That's the main thing. But like, either way, this is pretty light. Since there's no shield, I can just one-shot them, say less. 2,000 HP. I don't know what is happening. The HP is going down. But like, yeah, let me just quickly defeat this act to see what it's actually give. Alright, wave 15 is now here, and it took like around 5 minutes, which is not that bad. But like, let me just do this and make sure the boss is dead. So short term, we just gotta wait. They don't have a lot of HP. I think I'm doing normal mode. Am I? Yep, I'm doing normal mode. I don't think there's like a big difference between normal and actually hard mode. But like, yeah, we are now done. It took 5 minutes 18 seconds, which is quite a bit. But like, yeah, let's not complete the story mode. It should be lighter. Alright, it is now wave 15 and the boss will be dead very soon. We just got ultim and he is dead. He is not dead. Yo, Griffin. Oh, he teleported, huh? How you do that? He's cheating guarantee. Well, let me just make sure he dies. I just gotta keep selling and replacing and he will be dead very soon. Alright, one more hit and Griffin is now dead. We are now done with story mode. And I don't think we got the egg of whatever, which is fine, but like, let's go back. Okay, we are back and I believe banner switch. Yep, Skull King. His cosmetic looks super beautiful. I want to try to get it. Can I even get it with negative gems? Nope, I cannot. We're cooked. But like, anyways, let me just go over here to story mode and we can now do legend stage. I believe this will be the most casted part in total. Not going to lie to you, we are done with story mode and it does not change anything. Okay, but like, I want to get this. Is this a familiar? I don't know if it is, but like, anyways, let me just go over here and the burning spirit tree. We need to finish this. I believe at the end you can get Griffin. I think. I don't really know. So yeah, let's not get started. There's no element to it, so that's kind of cooked, but we're fine. And yeah, let's not finish this. I do not know what that is. That might be a flying mount. But here, enough yapping. We need to see the map. Okay, so which one do I want to do? Probably this one might as well. Let me just burn everything. So this is a spawn right over here. But like, yeah, the map looks very red. Like, way too red, in fact. But it also looks beautiful. They cooked with the map, truly. And is there a moon? Nope, there's no moon. The eclipse has not started yet. So how far can I go again? And there's no limit. Yo, say less? I am not complaining, truly. But like, anyways, the map looks pretty nice. They truly cooked on fire, not even a question. And yeah, let's not complete the first act. So act 1, how much HP do they have? 46,000 HP. That is quite a bit. So I don't know the damage increase. I believe it's a 2.5x in act 4, which is the last act. So short term, they will have like 150,000 HP, which is quite a bit. But like, there's a dragon. He's dead, not even a question. How does a dragon with skills get burned? I don't know. But yeah, this is light work. So short term, I'll be back when we're finished with this act. All right, it is now wave 15. They have 100,000 HP. That is not a lot, but the dragon is now here. 1.2 million HP. He is quite weak. Not going to lie to you. Only 1.2 mil. I mean, we do have Escanor, the lion's in a prize. So it makes sense. But like, yeah, let's now move on to the next act. Let's do this one right over here. We don't care. Burn all my units. Place down pride. And let's now see their HP. I believe it's a 2.5x multiplier. Yep. Oh, it's a 2.5x per round. So 2.5, 2.5, 2.5 to the... I don't know. Short term, a lot of math. I'm not doing that math. Actually, I am. So 2.5 times itself. Can I square? I cannot square. So I believe it will be 39 times harder. That does not sound right. So 39 times 50,000. They will have a measly 1.9 million HP. Short term 2 million. That guarantee does not sound right. So I don't know what is happening. But like, anyways, I will be back when we're at the fourth and final act. And yo, I got 1%. I don't know what that does. Let's not go back and actually see. I don't know if he's a familiar or a mount. I don't know. But like, if my luck is that good, I'm not complaining. Where is the guy? I don't know his name. That is not helping me. If I was the guy I'm looking for, where would he be? Honestly, I got no idea. Is he in my inventory and familiar? He is here. Oh, what does he even do? Details. So for every placement of this unit placed, decrease upgrade cost by 1.7%. That is pretty good. And also more curse damage. Honestly, I need more of them. I need a better version of them. But like, anyways, let's now go back to legend stage. And I believe we're on act 3, I think. Let me just make sure. Create, go down here, and we're on act 3. We don't get anything new except the egg sword and also the hat from act 2. But like, we will not be fighting Griffin. I don't know if this is true, but like, I think you get Griffin from act 4 maybe, or you have to do some quest line that I don't know of. But like, anyways, let's not start act 3. All right, now we're on the fourth and final act. This should be pretty cancer, but hopefully it's not even that bad. Let me place them like right over here. And how much HP do they have? 10,000 HP. That's it. What? Why are they so weak? I am confused. But like, we're gonna be fighting all the falcons, so I might need to place them actually back here so we can take care of the light falcon. He is the most annoying one. Let me place him like right over here. And yeah, this should guarantee be easy now. I don't know how much HP the dark falcon will have, but we should be fine. We don't have any buff except Jin Mori. I don't have him though. But like, anyways, let's not complete this act. And I don't know how to get Griffin. But yeah, let me just quickly finish this. All right, it is now wave 15 and a light. I don't know why the wave 15 boss is still Falcon of Light. I'm not gonna question. Let me just quickly kill him. And I believe after I kill him, everything in the map will die. I think that's how it works. I don't know. So let's quickly attempt this. Nope, it did not work. We're cooked. But it is fine. They are pretty weak, not going to lie. 285,000 HP. That is not a lot. I thought it would be a lot more. So we can guarantee macro this, but like, I don't really want to macro this since it won't give me Griffin. And also, there's no more information on how to actually get Griffin. So we might be cooked here. I don't know. But like, anyways, let me just quickly win and we shall go back to the VIP. All right, I just got more information, and apparently the way to get Griffin is from legend stage. There's actually cheese going on that might get banned soon or like deleted soon, so I need to do this fast. So all I gotta do, I think, is probably just go over here, legend stage, and go over here. You just gotta keep resetting until you get Griffin. From what I understand, that's the way to get it. I don't know which part I need to do, and there's also a different way, which is to go to story mode, act 1, and we just gotta keep resetting. So short term, we just got FK. So basically what I'm gonna do is this team go all the way down here and only bring Escanor, and yeah, let's now AFK. We just gotta wait for the sun to align or something like that. I don't know how it works. So short term, how long will it take? The sun have to go to the middle or something? I'm lost. I'm just gonna keep resetting and hopefully it works out at the end. Yo, it worked. Finally took a bit. The eclipse is now here. And look at this, bro. Everything is blood. Is that like a black hole? Probably is. But how do I defend this? There's way too much guys. I don't know how I do this. How do I even win? I'm confused. But like, Escanor. Oh, I got it already. What? Okay. Say less. We now have Griffin. We also got the King of Eggs. Let's go back to lobby and let's see the requirement to actually evolve Griffin. All right, we are now back. Let me just go over here to quest, confirm. Now we have a bit more gems. We can actually just go over here and spin for the witch. I don't know who this person is, but like I believe I can just go over here, select featured unit and choose guts. We want guts. That's the only thing we care about. So game, please give me guts. Do I have anything? No lucky potion. Let me just go goodbye. So we don't have any lucky potions. So let me just actually just buy one. Now let's use one. Let's go back and hopefully we can get guts. Do this. Selection confirm. Please just give me guts. That's all I care about. And we don't get guts, of course. We are broke. How do I even get gems? I am truly lost. Wait, can I do this? Confirm. 700. That's one attempt. Come on, game. Give me something good to eat. No guts, of course. And I can just go back here again, go over here, milestones, any gems, say less. And that is basically it. We are done with milestone 4,000. Ooh, yo game, you know what to do? Give me guts. Yo game, please. It's not giving me guts. This is rigged. Well, we might be cooked here, but like anyways, what do I need to do to actually evolve Griffin? Where is he also? Right over here. Let me just lock him and let me just see. So he currently does not have a cosmetic, which is interesting. Category, what is this? Category bark. I really don't know. I do not know what this means. I'm not gonna question. Let's go over here and let's see the evolution requirement. Griffin select, and we need the King of Eggs, and that's basically it. How do I get this? I believe I just got to sacrifice some units, right? Sacrifice 200 units to the Eclipse. Oh, I think I know what that means. So I just gotta get Griffin and start chucking down units. That might be the way. Let me just get these useless units. After that, let's go to infinite mode and let's sacrifice 200 units. I am hoping there's not like a limit on how much you can sacrifice, because I'm just gonna chuck all of them down and start sacrificing if it's actual workout. So let me go over here and please game, let this be easy. All right, we should have enough money. So if I place on Griffin right over here, place on my useless units. Now if I click the sacrifice, right, I sacrifice. Let's see his passive. I am not reading all this. For some men, these are the most precious, I believe. Whatever, I'm not doing this. Let me just click sacrifice. And what does it do? Does this wait, what? Oh, the eclipse is happening. Let me just actually just read this. The symbol of sacrifice appears over the falcon's head, then shoot all over the map, marking self-owned and non-boss enemies. I do not know what that means. And yo, I'm just summoning guys. 2,000 HP. Wait, does it just kill them? Let me see this. Let them attack and they heal. I do not know what's happening, truly. And yo, I accidentally sold Griffin. Well, attempt to do this. How much can I even place? He's a one placement. So he's a one placement unit. Good information. We just gotta make sure we don't die. I don't know how sacrificing work. Wait, I think I know. So I start the sacrifice, then place down my Escanor so we can actually kill. Now we're sacrificing to the gods of destruction, basically. But like, I want to see this again. If he attacks an enemy, they just go up in HP, right? So let's see this. He attacks and he has more HP. Also the sacrifice symbol. I'm lost. I'm not gonna question. Wait, can I even attack these guys? Oh, Goku, you can attack them. Oh, I might need to get stronger units. And all my other guys got sold also. After that, it just disappears. I am truly lost. I don't know what is happening. Let me just actually just go back and see how much sacrifice I have now. So I want to know if I'm sacrificing my own units or the other guys. Let me just go over here and we have 26. Ooh, so I just gotta kill some NPCs and that's basically it. Short-term Kaguya, where is she? I need to use her. Kaguya right over here, and might as well just get some full AoE units. For example, Merher, I don't know her name, or Mersu, and that is basically it. So yeah, this is a pretty expensive team. Like, let's now get started on infinite mode. Okay, so we should now be ready. I'm just gonna place Rem around the map so she can actually just kill some stuff. 1,000 damage per second should be pretty good. Let me just put Griffin right over here and start the sacrifice. And yeah, we are now ready, I guess. We now need to sacrifice the whole map, but this looks beautiful, not going to lie. I wish I could go up there. Can I even go up there? Wait, I can go up here. Yo, ain't no way I can go up to the hand, and it's not working, of course. But like, anyways, let me just sacrifice the whole map for the greater good. We just gotta sacrifice a bit and we should be done. My units are killing everything good. I might need to place on Remy like right over here, place on Pride like right over here. But like, yeah, this should be light. What if I do this? If I activate like all the maps, might as well go back to Griffin, and let's not sacrifice the map again. Nope, a domain has been active. So that is a limit. If I have a domain active, it does not work. Let me just unactivate this domain, start the sacrifice. Come on, start it. And yeah, let's not get a lot more kills. We need quite a bit. Wait, what if I just nuke the map? Ooh, that could work out. Honestly, that could work out. I just gotta wait for a good amount of NPCs to be here, and I'm just gonna nuke the map. I am truly hoping this actually work out. We need a lot more NPCs game. Come on now. Okay, this should be enough. This is quite a bit of NPCs. So let me just go over here to Kaguya, and let's now nuke the map. But like, I'm hoping this actually give me a lot of kills. We just got a lot of XP, so it should work out at the end. And everything is gone. So yeah, after this Eclipse is gone, I will go back to see how many sacrifices we have. Because if the nuke work, we're just gonna abuse it. They don't have a lot of HP. Only 1000 HP, which is quite low. So let's now go back. Let me just reset, then go back. All right, we are now back. Now let's see the egg right over here. 66. That is not a lot. So it says to sacrifice 200 units / Eclipse Apostle. Enemy Vada 1 whatever ritual to be sacrificed. I really do not know what that means, but I'm not gonna question. Let me just go over here, get my free stuff. And honestly, I might as well gamble now. I've been waiting too long. So let's go over here to probably Madara. And the main thing we want is Monarch, of course. But if I get anything, I will keep it for now. I will switch it a little bit later. So let's see my luck. Can we get my first Monarch? So 50 spins down. We are cooked. Please just give me something decent. And Solar. Honestly, I'll keep this for now. This is not that bad. Now we need to get Guts somehow, which we're actually kind of broke. We don't have a lot, but like another 100 spin. Can we get Guts, please, and thank you, game? So please, nope, we don't get Guts. But like anyways, let's now go back to Infinite mode and let's not sacrifice more. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't take too long. So let's get started with the suffering. All right, after like 1 hour, I believe I have enough. The Wicked King egg. We can now evolve Griffin. But first, let me just go over here. And apparently Griffin's not even that good. I should probably get like Ethereal at most. But so I don't really need to get Monarch, say less. So let's go over here to Evolution right over here. Do this, Griffin. And we cannot evolve Griffin. But first, of course, we want to try to get good stats. Let's get this guy right over here, Griffin. And let's get the stats hell up. Confirm, do this. And his stats should now be Z plus or Z's, which is a pretty good thing. Let's see this. Yep, Z plus ZZ. That's pretty good stats. And yeah, let's not evolve Griffin. Now we can go back to summon and get some rerolls. Not rerolls, I mean some gems. Claim this. 500, say less. So how close am I to actually get Guts again? I want to see this. Let's go over here. And that is quite a bit. Oh, Guts is up here. Oh, I'm just going to do this one. And game, please give me Guts. I need this beautiful specimen. And we are not about to get it. And we got no Guts, of course. God tier luck. But like anyways, let me just do this. And let's now test out Griffin. I don't know how good he is, but like we shall see soon enough. Now, do I want to get a max level? I mean, might as well. I don't really care. We have a lot of useless unit, and he's level 60, say less. So also when he does 5 damage, oh my god, we're gonna get carried. 5 damage is quite a bit. But like anyways, let me just do this, create, and sandbox, and let's get started. All right, we are now here. Let's get some money, and let's see how good is Griffin. So let me just place him down. So he still have the sacrifice ability. I don't know how to switch this. I'm just gonna do this, and hopefully it worked out. Oh, I have nothing down, maybe. I don't know how it works. Okay, attempt to. Let me just do this. Now does it work? It is not working. Yo, game, please. What is happening? Sacrifice. The sacrifice ain't sacrificing. I truly do not know what's happening. Let me just skip 5 waves and then place him back. Might as well. And hopefully this works out. Sacrifice. Please. Oh, he has all the elements also. What is this? So he's basically like Kaguya. Basically. But how do I get this? I'm lost. I'm not reading all this. That's too much work. Yo, game, I need mental support. How do I do this? Honestly, Griffin might be bugged right now. I don't know what's wrong with him. So honestly, I'm just gonna check him out later. Let's now go back. All right, we are now back. Now the next unit I want to try to get is Guts, of course. He's the most beautiful specimen in the game. And yo, does he has a cosmetic? Please, cosmetic. Yep. Effect L, accept. And yo, I look interesting right over there. That's the best thing about this cosmetic, the beautiful black hole moon. But I look interesting. Yeah, no, I'm not doing this. Let me just go back to probably Escanor. Black and Ooze, we now need to farm a lot of gems, and I don't know how to farm actually a lot of gems since we have negative amount. So how do I do this? I honestly have no clue. Okay, after a bit, I am now back, and I found the best way to actually get gems. It is apparently Odyssey. You can get like 500 gems per like 5 to 10 minutes or something, like I don't know, which is a very interesting thing. And also you can macro this. So we just gotta click limitless, and now we are here. I think you get a random unit, right? I think that is how it works. And we got Griffin. Well, we are cooked. No point of actually doing this. Let me just go back. All right, attempt 2. Let me just go over here and click this. Make my team only Kaguya, and let's get started. So I need 5 units equipped. So what is my best 5 units? Probably Pride, Kaguya, Jin Mori. Where is he? I don't know. Right over here, Jin Mori, Lerona, and that is it. We need one more unit. So if I were a unit, what unit would I use? Maybe her. She's not that bad. And game, give me good luck. Come on now. All right, we got Kaguya. Say less. Let me just start this. Place on Kaguya right over here. Now skip every wave you ever seen in your life. Now auto upgrade, and we should be set. This is all we gotta do a lot of times, which is cancer, but this should be pretty easy. All right, we are now done, and I believe we need 100 intensity to actually get to 500 gems. So more the merrier. Say less. Let's click next. Please wait for global ability. Okay, do this. Place on Kaguya again, and then auto skip everything, and then we just gotta auto skip everything, and that's basically it. This will now be my life for a bit. We are cooked. All right, Odyssey is too much work, not going to lie, and we can now summon 3 more times. So please just give me guts. Come on now. And yo, we got a unit. I don't know which one we got. Do we got guts? Yo, we got him finally. This took way too long. Now, how do I evolve you? I believe you gotta do some like ritual at this point. I don't know, just to get guts. So let's go over here and let's go to evolution. So we need the blade, the beautiful Dragon Slayer blade, and a lot of gold, of course. But to get this blade, you have to do straight up an essay at this point. We have to go to quest, special, and right over here, the struggle quest. So we need to evolve 2 of the newest unit. So if I just go over here to the event, this one, and evolve. Wait, no, wrong thing. Mission. We just need to evolve 1 or 2 more units. I think I need to do 2, not going to lie. So short term, we need a lot more gems. We are cooked. But first, I want to gamble. We now have guts, so might as well. I believe he's a very powerful unit. So if I get Monarch, I'm not complaining, not going to lie to you. So please give me my first Monarch. I need this. Just give me something good. Wait, okay, Solar. We are cooked. Monarch is truly a myth, not going to lie to you. But like anyways, I don't think you can even fight with him. He does -3 damage. He is useless currently. We need to evolve him. So what's in banner right now? We need to get 2 more units. I am mainly looking for probably Skull Knight. Ooh, yo, Skull Knight's here. Can we get him? Probably not. Our luck is completely cheeks. And let's see this. Nothing. If I get Battle Pass, how much will I get? 1, 2. That's like 3 spins. 4 spins. Ooh, it truly might be worth it getting Battle Pass. But like who knows at this point? I'm just gonna keep doing Odyssey until we get a lot more gems. Let's now get started. All right, it is now the next day. We have 20,000 gems, and currently the banner is completely cheeks. The middle unit has never been a new unit, so I would love to spin on it, but like the middle is always mid, so I might not do it in this banner. However, in selection, we have 12 minutes left until we can switch the middle unit, and we can choose like this guy right over here. I believe he's a buff unit, and he's a pretty damn good buff unit, or maybe even the witch. One or the other, both works. We just need to somehow get both of them and we're set. We have guaranteed pity for 1, but like that's not gonna help me out a lot. But like anyways, let me just go over here to upgrade. Let me just buy a lucky potion, and we shall get ready for the 12 minutes to be over. All right, 3 seconds before it disappears, and we can now switch the unit. Confirm. Now it has been 24 hours since the game dropped, so that is not really good. So do we want to do the buff unit or the witch? I believe you can do one or the other, right? Let me just go over here, event, mission, and we can do one or the other. Both works. So honestly, I'm gonna do the buff unit. I need to get a good buff unit, so let me just do this. Now we just gotta get lucky. So where is my lucky potion? Right over where is it? Right over here. Confirm. It is now active. Now let's gamble. We need to get a mythical. Please and thank you, game. One of these 2. So game, come on, give me something good. And we reach pity. Oh, yo, Smith, stay less. And yo, I got both. Never mind. Yo, I thought that's gonna be a lot more cancer. So now let's see the evolution requirement. Let's do where's the skulking? Let's do skulking first. Might as well. This guy select. So we need the egg of whatever, and that is it. Everything else is pretty cheap. What about the smith? Right over here, evolve, and we need the hammer. Honestly, it is not even that much. We're so close on actually finishing the game, or this update, I mean. So yeah, all we now need to do is just go over here and do legend stage number 3 and 4, I believe, right? 3 and 4, yep. We can just do the last one to get all 6. Say less. So yeah, I'll be back in a little. We just gotta be lucky and get all 3. It should be light work. All right, game, please give me 6 and I shall have enough. 6 max, and yo, we got enough. Say less. Let's now go back. Okay, we are back. Let's go to upgrade, and we can now get Guts Evolution guaranteed. I just gotta make sure it actually works out. Let's go over here and Skull Knight. So we can guarantee evolve him, but like I want to try to get good stats, of course. So we can actually get like God stats, might as well. So what good stats do I even have? That is the main question. I mean, we have a God we can use, but like, do I want to give him God? That's the main question. I mean, probably not. But like anyways, we now have very good stats. Triple SSS guaranteed. Now let's go over here. Evolve the knight, or the king, I mean. And we need kills. We need kills. Oh my. But like, it should not be that bad. What about the smith? What do I need for him? I believe I have everything already, and we just need gold. I don't think I really care about stats on this guy. I mean, his damage is pretty mid. His range is pretty mid. His SP, I don't really care. So honestly, I'm just gonna keep this. Might as well just evolve, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, if we can get better stats, might as well. So let's now look again. We can give him a S, confirm. And now we just need one more, which is damage. And I don't have anything for damage. Ain't no way my luck is that bad. Let me just go over here and damage right over here. We have some S we can use, right? Maybe. Nope, I cannot do that. Let's look at Z now. What do we have for Z? I have nothing, of course. What about Z plus? We're cooked. I am using all these units. Honestly, at this point, if I get like AA, I'll take it for him. I mean, we have 26, which is quite a bit. So game, come on. Actually, do I even do that right now? I'm gonna do this and do all. Can I get good damage? Can I get good damage? Yo, say less. Let's go back over here. Go to the smith, then guts. Do this, confirm. Now we have a very damn good stat on the smith. He'll be guaranteed a good buff unit. So let's not evolve. Okay, we now have the smith forge. Let's now go to event right over here, the rage mission, and we're done with 2. We just need one more. So let's actually, we now just need one more. So let's just quickly do an infinite mode and we shall be done. So yeah, I'll be back in a second. All right, after a bit, we now have enough kills. Let me just quickly claim this, might as well. And we can now evolve Skull Knight. We'll guarantee get triple Z stats, so I'm not complaining about that. Guarantee triple Z, and we're missing red. So we need 13 reds, which is not even that bad. Let's go over here, 13, confirm, and let's not evolve the king into the king apostle. And we now have the king apostle. And bro, what is this? Why is he so quality? And I believe I can get his mount, right? Let me just do this. Where is king apostle? Right over here. And where is his cosmetic? I cannot use it. What is this? Let me get your mount. It looks beautiful. Ain't no way this game is gatekeeping. Black anyways, we can now guarantee evolve guts. Let me just claim reward. Nope. What do I gotta do again? I am lost. So we have got to the 2 units or 3 units, and we can claim this, which we can't. I've heard about this, so I think I have to go to infinite mode or something like that, and then use Griffith and guts, and we can actually get the evolution requirement, right? I think that's how it works, but like, let me just make sure. So let me just equip the 2 units. Let's go to infinite and let's get gambling. If this does not work, I'm just gonna watch a video at this point, but let me just do this and I'll be back in a second. All right, we are now here. So all I gotta do is just place on Griffin, guts, and now start the Eclipse. I believe, yep, I got the Dragon Slayer sword. I don't think guts do anything, right? Let me just place him. Yep, he does completely nothing. Let's now go back. All right, we can now evolve guts. But first, of course, we want to gamble on him, might as well. And also we want triple SSS or something good. So let me just do this. Go over here to guts. And if we can get monarch, my first ever monarch, I'm not complaining, but let's see what we can get. And Deadeye. Honestly, I'll take this at this point. I'm way too unlucky to get something else. So Deadeye guts, I'm not complaining. But like, yeah, we cannot evolve guts, right? I believe I have everything. Nope, we don't. Never mind, we don't. We need red and yellow, and that's basically it. So first, let me just go over here and get him good stats. I believe we have some good stats. For example, the god range right over here. Do this, confirm. Now we just need SP. Now we just need SP and damage, and that's basically it. Actually, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Sacrifice the good stats on him. Confirm. I don't think the smith actually requires anything, so I can just do this. Go to smith and give him this stats. Now we can evolve guts into his darkness form, I believe. I don't know his name. I think his armor is called like the Dragon Slayer armor or something like that. I don't know. But we need the element first. So I'm just gonna sacrifice this. So how do I get normal again? I am lost. I believe I can reverse sacrifice or something like that. Oh, right over here. I can dismantle rainbow into 15. I'll do this for a bit. 45, 60 should be enough for now. So I need to get 30 red, right? or something like that. I don't know. Let me just actually make sure right over here. So I'm going to get the yellow first. We need 12 yellow. 12 right over here, confirm. Now we need 30 red. And how much will this cost? 30, it will cost 90. That is pretty expensive. But let me just quickly get 90. Now we have 90, say less, confirm. But like, yeah, we can now get the Raging Demon Guts. We have everything except green. Oh my. We need to actually grind a lot more. This is cancer. If I lose all my rainbow, we are cooked. But like, yeah, let's now get the Guts evolution and let's craft. Let me just see him. Come on out. Let me see him. He looks beautiful like normal. But like, does he have cosmetic? That is the main question. Let me just quickly find out. So Guts right over here, he does have cosmetic. Let me just see this. And yo, this looks clean. Bro, they truly cooked. Not going to lie to you. But I don't want to become Guts himself. But it is fine either way. Even though I don't want to really look like Gut, it looks straight up beautiful. I don't know if I'm Guts or I'm just wearing his armor. I'm lost. But like, anyways, let me just equip all the units. Do I really care about King? Honestly, not really. I just want his horse, but I can't even use him, which is fine. But like, anyways, let's now do the showcase. Before I actually do the showcase, I need to actually make them max level. Let's do probably feed. Might as well. 51, not that bad. Confirm. And Guts is now max level. Confirm. Now let's do the showcase. I don't think I need to actually level up this guy. I don't really think so. But like, yeah, let's now go over here. First map, and let's get started. All right, we are now here. So let me just place him down right over here. And how does he work? So his first ability is Forge. Use ores to craft weapons to buff your allies. Let me just do this. We can get ores. And I believe the way to get orbs is to actually kill some NPCs. And let me just max him out. His final ability is Master Work. I'll just look at this later. So let's not get started. First, we're gonna look at Guts. His range is pretty good. Let me just place him right over here. So his first ability is probably just using a sword, right? Let me just look at this. And it won't show. Do this. And it should work, right? So this is his first ability. It does not look that bad. So off spawn, he does 7,500 damage, which is pretty good. With 3.5 SP and 16.8 range. He also gets the ability called Berserk Armor. But short term, he'll just do a lot more damage. And let's do this. What does it do? He's now hurting himself or something like that. I don't know. But like, anyways, in his third upgrade, he gets the ability called Cannon Shot. He'll now do 24,000 damage with 0 second SP and 23 range. Let's now do this. He is now a cone AoE. So yeah, 0 seconds is pretty broken, not going to lie to you. And he is doing full AoE. What? I am lost. He's just doing a lot of effects right now. But like, anyways, in his 8th upgrade, he gets the ability called Slap Slam. He will now do 100,000 damage with 0 seconds and 36 range. Let's now do this. He is now a line AoE. And this is his ability right over here. So he goes in and oh my god, full AoE. Actually, I don't know anymore. Is he full AoE or is he line? I am lost. But like, anyways, in his max upgrade, he gets the ability called Rage Field Onslaught. Rage Field Onslaught. He will now do 240,000 damage with 8 second SP and 44 range. And yo, what is this? 44 seconds of stun. I'm lost. I don't know how this works. Let me just quickly max him out. And yo, what is this? And yo, his summoning animation is pretty nice. He just destroy a monster. That is pretty clean. Like, yeah, this is his full AoE ability. He just goes around, right? Yep, he just goes around. It is guaranteed a multi-hit, so say less. Let's not do this. So with his ability, he gets 0 second SP, which is mental. And every time he attacks himself, he gets more damage or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, he is pretty broken, not going to lie to you. So let's now do this. Let me just place down my Griffin, do this, and activate the sacrifice. I think that's how it works, right? Is it how it works? I'm lost. Let me just attempt this again, and it is now working. I don't know how to activate Griffin. How do I do this game? Please explain. And yo, something's happening. He's glowing red. Is there no animation? Will he just actually just transform? Okay, so since I don't know how to use Griffin, I'm just gonna move on to the Smith. So if I just use my last ability, and I can craft a Dragon Slayer. Increase damage by 40%. That is pretty broken. And then after that is Salamander Dragon. Salamander Daggers. Increase range by 20% and increase burn damage by 20%. After that, it is Dragon Great Shield. Make allies immune to side effects. Yo, this is broken. Berserk Armor. Make allies immune to debuff. Sort of whatever. I don't know that word. Reduce SP and increase damage. But honestly, Dragon Slayer might be the best. So if I just do this, max him out, use this, and then use a Dragon Slayer on my Guts, he will now do a lot more damage. So he's currently doing 200,000 damage with nothing. And Griffin, I don't know how to use this still. You are lost. But honestly, Guts is pretty broken, not going to lie to you. His element is also bound, which is pretty good. And also he has infinite damage, which is mental, not going to lie to you. He's currently doing 250,000 damage, 0 second SP. This is broken. But like, anyways, that is it for this video. If you guys want to see another video like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.